Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. The Warriors are determined to win more championships as quickly as possible and are already thinking about signing another star next summer to form a strong and feared team in the NBA. Kyrie Irving is the Warriors' favorite name to be signed. It was the 2019 All-Star weekend where Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant rose speculation of a possible union, with the superstar pair eventually teaming up on the Brooklyn Nets at the end of that season after leaving the Boston Celtics and Golden State Warriors respectively. That was a sign that the off-court relationships built at All-Star weekend may be even more important than the event itself. Who knows what could happen down the road as a result of what happens when the best players in the world get together. Could Stephen Curry be trying to recruit the next Warriors star? The Warriors had been searching for another star to pair with Stephen Curry for over a year, before finally getting their hands on one in the form of Jimmy Butler in a blockbuster trade before the deadline. Golden State have started positively with a 3-1 record since Butler's arrival, but depending on how the rest of the season plays out, changes could still occur over the offseason as the franchise tries to prioritize the remainder of Curry's prime. Owner Joe Lacob has never been shy about trying to add superstar talent, and perhaps Curry could have helped those ambitions over All-Star weekend. Take Kyrie Irving for example, with the Warriors having posted a photo of he and Curry in the locker room together on Friday. Irving has a player option for next season and is able to opt out of his contract and become an unrestricted free agent. All of a sudden his future has generated a little more discussion in the wake of the stunning Luka Doncic trade, with some more uncertainty over the future of the Dallas Mavericks. If Irving does opt out and take a look around in the offseason, then perhaps Curry could help convince him to join the Warriors. It's highly unlikely, sure, but the Mavericks have had interest in Draymond Green in the past in what could be a potential sign-and trade. Curry and Irving played together for Shaquille O'Neal's Team OGs in this year's new All-Star Game format, winning the multi-game tournament thanks to victories over the Rising Stars and Global Stars. Curry won his second Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP, having drilled 4 threes and scoring 12 points in the final. Irving has averaged 24.6 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 4.8 assists with the Mavericks this season, shooting 48.7% from the floor and 41.3% from three-point range. The 32-year-old exploded for 42 points against the Warriors on Wednesday, helping his team to a 111-107 victory at American Airlines Center. Stephen Curry says Warriors have found another high IQ player in addition to Jimmy Butler. Quentin Post has written an inspiring story of his own for the Golden State Warriors this season. In the midst of the Warriors' multiple concerns from injuries, struggles, and inconsistencies, the 24-year-old emerged as a low-key bright spot for the franchise. Chosen by the Golden State Warriors for the 52nd overall pick of the 2024 NBA Draft, Post worked away in the G League at first to earn minutes on the roster. And just last week, the team rewarded him with a well-deserved standard contract for his impressive play. Stephen Curry applauds new Dub's rising sensation in Quentin Post. Stephen Curry stands as one of the key witnesses on how Post carved his own way of making it into the NBA on a full-time basis. Curry mainly served as the driving force of the Warriors all year long, and he has seen the rookie center go through his development in several critical moments of the team's season. In his media availability during the 2025 All-Star Weekend in San Francisco, he made it sure to send his flowers to Post for a job well done in becoming a part of Golden State's plans for the rest of 2024-25. He's a great teammate. He's taking full advantage of his opportunity, Curry said about Post. He spent a lot of time in the G League early and was getting a lot of reps, getting better every single day, trying to figure out how he could be prepared for when his time came to try to crack to our rotation, and he's done that. He's super confident. He sees the game really well. He's a high IQ player, and obviously he can shoot. Curry likes Post's confidence, shooting that helps the Warriors win. After nailing the Jimmy Butler sweepstakes, their contract conversion for Post served as another positive for the Warriors after the February 6 trade deadline. The numbers certainly don't lie with regards to Post's reliability. In 17 games played wearing a Warriors uniform, in which 7 came as an unlikely starter, he tallied an average of 7.5 points, 3.3 boards, and 1.6 assists. He also showed capabilities to stretch the floor as a center, tallying 39.7% efficiency from downtown. The Dutch big man flashed the best NBA game of his career last week to help the Dubs' 132-111 win over the Chicago Bulls, pouring 18 points and 3 boards while swishing 4 of his 7 threes. He even followed it up with a 13-point performance in the team's 125-111 victory against the Milwaukee Bucks with 13 points in 3 of 4 shooting from distance. View tweet. His confidence and his presence is felt, Curry added about post. You've seen a couple games he's hit some big shots and he's celebrating, fist pumping like he knows he belongs. It's been great to kind of see him figure it out. Warriors have perfect opportunity to pair Stephen Curry with former rival. They've shown interest in the past. The Golden State Warriors are set to have one roster spot left following the All-Star break, with the franchise expected to sign Kevin Knox to a 10-day contract after previously signing rookie center Quinton Post to a standard deal. Mike Dunleavy Jr. and the front office are likely to wait for the buyout market to materialize, but there's few options forthcoming at this stage after Torrey Craig and Ben Simmons quickly joined the Boston Celtics and LA Clippers respectively. The Warriors may therefore have to look elsewhere outside of current NBA players, with the potential of overseas options or even G League candidates as is the case with Knox. Should the Warriors consider Patrick Beverley? One potential signing is Patrick Beverley, with the veteran point guard having become a free agent in recent days after mutually agreeing to part ways with Israeli team Hapoel Tel Aviv. Beverley has enjoyed a 12-year NBA career with 7 different franchises, having played 73 games last season with the Philadelphia 76ers and Milwaukee Bucks, where he averaged a combined 6.2 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.9 assists on 41.7% shooting from the floor and 33.7% from three-point range. It's the defensive end where Beverley built his career though, having earned Defensive Player of the Year votes in 5 different NBA seasons and earning All-Defensive Team honors 3 times, once in the All-Defensive First Team. The now 36-year-old had a number of battles against Golden State superstar Stephen Curry, which includes an infamous quote from Beverley, who allegedly told the 2x MVP in 2019, "You had the last 5 years, the next 5 years are mine." Beverley has since denied saying those exact words, but it's almost written into NBA folklore by now. Still, there's a healthy respect between the two competitors, to the point where the Warriors were interested in Beverley 2 years ago when he was bought out mid-season. He instead chose his hometown Chicago Bulls, but played just 22 games for the franchise before signing with the 76ers in the offseason. Perhaps Golden State may show interest in Beverley again, potentially as a replacement for departed veteran point guard Dennis Schroeder, who was involved in the Jimmy Butler trade. Adding the outspoken Beverley to a locker room with Butler and Draymond Green could be terrific or disastrous, with little room for results in between. Beverley averaged 10.7 points, 4.1 rebounds, 4.6 assists and 1.4 steals on 35.3% three-point shooting in 14 Eurocup games with Hapoel Tel Aviv. Maybe his departure from that team could be a sign of an NBA return on the cards.